Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new series I'm doing here. Steven rates or Steven makes a tier list, or I haven't really thought of a name, but I don't know if this will actually be a series or just a one-off here. But my friend told me to make a fast food tier list on Twitter, so I thought, why not? I was able to find a tier list that was specific to the city I live in. Most people will probably recognize most of these, especially if you're Canadian. There's probably only one that's specific to my city here, and that's the Swan Pizza. Yeah, the rest are all either Canadian or very famous fast food places. So let's start. So the first tier here is the haven't been tier. I've actually been to every single one of these places, so I can't put anything in that one. Let's start at the F tier here. What do I think deserves the F bomb? Burger King definitely. They are probably my least favorite fast food place ever. I went there once and they made me very sick. So I was sick for like an entire day. That was not fun. And then my girlfriend went there and like the lettuce was all brown and gross. Hence that meme out there, Burger King foot lettuce. So yeah, that's why it's at the F tier. Does anything else deserve the F bomb? Mm, I don't think anything else is that gross that it deserves the F bomb. So we'll go to the E tier here. So this E tier will be places that I don't generally really like, but once in a while, like maybe once in a blue moon, they have something that I enjoyed, but very rarely. Um, I think KFC will probably go in the E tier. I don't like their fried chicken. I don't like their French fries. I don't mind their popcorn chicken. And that's about it. It's the only thing I've ever really enjoyed from there, but I wouldn't go out of my way to eat from there, so that's why they're in the E tier. Is there anything else in the E tier? Mm, no, I'm not very picky with my food, so I'm probably not going to rate stuff as harshly as some other YouTubers out there would. But yeah, let's go to the D tier. This is places, you know, maybe more than a once in a blue moon I have something I enjoy from there. But again, I don't go out of my way. I'd probably put Tim Hortons there. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't like coffee. That's not really Tim Hortons' fault, but I don't enjoy their food either. I find their sandwiches are just plain and boring. Their donuts always taste like stale and yeah, and like their specialty drinks are always too sweet and but sometimes like I might enjoy like an iced coffee or something or I don't mind their steak sandwiches, but I don't think they even make those anymore, so that would be Tim Hortons is there, D tier. Um I'd probably put Domino's in D tier too. Yeah, this their pizzas are like I don't really like the dough on their pizzas. They're always like they always have this weird like it's probably just like flour on them, but like it's always like your hands get covered in like flour when you eat their pizza. It's kind of gross and like I don't know. It's not like their pizzas are terribly greasy or anything like Pizza Hut, but they're just not that tasty. And every time I always go in, they always take forever to make your pizza. It's not a pleasant experience to go there. So next, I don't think anything else would be D tier here. No. So let's move to C tier. I feel like there's going to be a lot of C tier stuff. C tier would be just very average. Actually, before we do C tier, there's another D tier I want to put on the list. This might be kind of controversial, but McDonald's. I kind of forgot about them, but I don't really like McDonald's that much. I actually went there yesterday, and I meant to order the garlic French fries, but I accidentally got the poutine. That's my fault. But the poutine was gross. It was not advertising. I ate it anyways because I paid for it, but it made me not want to finish my burger because it just made me feel so gross. I also know the poutines there made my mom sick. So, and just that like the burgers and stuff, they never fill you up. They're really not that great. I'd probably bump up McDonald's to C tier if they still had that make your burger creation thing. I quite enjoyed that because you always make like the burger how exactly how you wanted it, and then they would serve you at your table, which was really cool. But they don't do that anymore. So now it's just plain old McDonald's. There's nothing special about it, but I don't really enjoy it. I also always find their French fries are always soggy. I know that's one thing people always go on about is, oh, the McDonald's French fries, they're the greatest. Well, not when I go. They're always soggy and too salty. And everything else is just mediocre. And yeah. But yeah, now let's move to the C tier. This is like just the completely average. There's nothing terrible about it, nothing great about it though. So there's probably going to be quite a few. Um, put Arby's there. I know a lot of people would put Arby's at F tier, but I have no problems with Arby's. They have some good milkshakes there. I really like curly fries. So that's probably why I bumped it up a notch there. It's the curly fries I really like. Their sandwiches are okay. I really like horsey sauce, so I tend to drench everything in that. So that might also bump it up there. Yeah, I find Arby's just really average. Same with Subway. It's just, I don't know, it's just a sandwich. There's nothing really special about Subway. I know everyone always goes on about their cookies and stuff, but I was never a big fan of their cookies. And the sandwiches are just like average. I can make a better one at home. But it's if you're in a hurry, I guess it's good to go there once in a while. Next, I've been to Booster Juice, but I've only ever been there like twice. It was all right when I went there, but I'm just gonna put it at C. I can't say too much about them. Next, um, probably put Little Caesars and Pizza Hut in C tier too. I don't really like fast food pizza that much, as you can probably kind of tell. Pizza Hut I find too greasy, so I'm not a big fan of their pizzas. They also like never make me feel good. But I enjoy their pizzones, or P-zones, or however you call it. So that kind of bumped it up from a D to a C, just because I really like their pizzones, and I don't mind their chicken wings and stuff. So, and Little Caesars, like, that's just like kind of to be expected. They're just completely average all around. Um, s they're so average I can't even think of anything to say about them. Anything else in the C tier here? I'd probably put this is Smoke's Poutine House. Um, when they first opened up in my city here, we went there quite a bit. I liked them at first, but I don't know, it kind of grew old. Sometimes like their poutines, they put too much on a lot of them, and then just their normal poutine isn't the greatest. And then their other poutines they're too chocked full of stuff, and it's too many mishmash of flavors. So I had to think about that when I put it just to see. They're just average. I think that's maybe it for C tier. So B tier would be like some place I'd go to, like average enough. Like it's better than C tier, obviously. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Um, I probably put Popeyes. I've never had a bad experience with Popeyes. I don't really like fried chicken, so that's why they're not any higher. Their biscuits are really good. Their French fries are 10 times better than KFC. I really like their chicken tenders, and all the sauces you get are all pretty good. Um, Again, I guess I have to say I live in Canada, so sometimes like maybe the quality is different than if it's in the States. There's that video out there of like the KFC chicken rot or not the KFC, the Popeyes chicken rotting. Like that kind of grossed me out, but I've never had any kind of experience with that, so I find them just they're pretty good, especially for chicken. Another B tier list would be mm, probably New York fries. It's kind of hard to see there. I like their like average poutine. It's better than Smokes. I think that's what they're called, Smokes. But yeah. Yeah, their average poutine's like a lot better than Smokes. And their hot dogs are decent. Like there's nothing crazy, but they have a pretty good poutine, so that's basically all they're known for. And Taco Bell here, I don't know where I'd put that one. Taco Bell's like I don't know if I'd put it in B. I think that's too high. I'm thinking about now, it's either a C or a D. Hmm. Like Taco Bell's the kind of food you eat when you don't when you just like when you're getting drunk or something, or when you don't want to feel good about yourself. It's good like gross food. Maybe I'll put it as a C for now. I find like half their menu is absolute garbage. The other half is good if you want to feel like garbage. The other stuff is just unedible or inedible, however you say that word. Um, Dairy Queen, I'd probably put it at a B here too. I know a lot of people don't like Dairy Queen, but I really like their ice cream, which yeah, and their food. Their food's all right. I really like the flamethrower burger. I know my friend Bracklinoff doesn't like it because he says it's not spicy, but I like the taste of it. So, and I like their chicken fingers too. So, and then their ice cream, like I said, is very good. And all the other stuff is just it's good. So now I think we're gonna move up here to the A tier. So I'd probably put Wendy's at A tier. For the longest time, I've never went to a Wendy's. Probably not until I started dating my girlfriend. My mom hates Wendy's, so that's probably why I never went there. But I went there and I surprisingly liked it. Their Baconators are really good. I like their Frosters or Frosties or whatever you call them. Their French fries are pretty good. Just overall, it's a really good burger. And same with A&W. They're a little bit more expensive, but they have the advantage of having sweet and sour French fries, which I really like. And their burgers are I don't like the burgers as much at A&W, but I like their side menus better at A&W than I do at Wendy's. And then there's a lot of burger places I haven't placed on here yet. As you can tell, I like burgers a lot more than most other things. So Five Guys Fat Burger. So these two places are very, very equal to each other. I think Fat Burger's maybe a little less good as Five Guys. It's a tough decision. Like I've eaten at both places. I think I like Five Guys a bit better. I'm gonna put Five Guys as S, and the Fat Burger I'll put at A. Fat Burger's a little bit more expensive, and I don't find their burgers as tasty. I was hesitant to put Five Guys at S tier just because I had a bad experience there once where the burgers were like paper thin, and they just weren't very filling. And you pay quite a bit to get a burger, and it's like thin. I only ever had that experience once out of like the dozens of times I gone there, so I'll let it slide. I'll put them at S tier. And so that leaves Swan Pizza, which is like locally owned. I think it's only like in my province kind of thing. Taco Time. I'm definitely gonna put Swan Pizza at S tier. I know like and if you don't live where I live, you probably never heard of them, but it's the best pizza in the city. Um, they put like sesame seeds on their crust, which I really like. The toppings are all tasty and good. So I tend to go there a couple times a month. Same with Five Guys. And Taco Time. So I can't decide if I want to put it S tier or A tier. I'll probably put it at S tier. I might be a little biased. My girlfriend used to work there, so I know everything's fresh. I know all the like ingredients are, you know, real ingredients, fresh. And then it's just a good taco, good burritos, good Mexi fries. Their churros are good. Just all around, I always have a good time when I go to Taco Time. It's always tasty, it's always fun. Same with all the other ones on the top here. So yeah, I think that's going to be my tier list. Let's take a quick glance over it here. Would I change anything? I have a lot of stuff in the C tier. That's kind of to be expected with fast food. Yeah. If I could, I'd put like Fuddruckers above S tier. Again, I think that's kind of a locally owned thing, but I've been told that Fuddruckers isn't fast food, it's a sit-down restaurant, so I guess I'll leave it out. So yeah, that's my tier list. Comment down below if you agree with me, disagree with me. I know there's probably some controversial picks on here, but yeah, that's my list. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. I should have a new Mario Star Road video up soon, hopefully. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter, which is @StephenPlays64. Thank you, and goodbye.